Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you the daily vlog for Tuesday, August 4th. And we have two products into the sanctuary that I'm very happy about. The first being the Elgato Cam Link 4K, which will allow me to use my Sony XR100 Mark VII on my computer in glorious 4K 30 frames per second, the same resolution you're seeing outside. And the other piece of tech that I ended up buying and receiving today is this Key Light Air from Elgato. Now the Key Light Air is going to add additional brightness into my room. Instead of having to use 6400 ISO in my room, now I can get away with using like 120 or even 64 and get a much brighter experience. Also note that I can have my lights completely off and the room is still pretty light due to the Elgato Key Light. This is a necessary upgrade because we are going to improve the quality of our streams and make everything look more professional. Now I eventually want to work on a background, as I'm sure that you guys are tired of looking at my bedroom. I want it to actually look like a studio, but I'm not sure the best route to actually go about doing that. Obviously, when I'm outside, you have the nature scenery. Who needs to blur out this type of background when you have trees and everything there? But inside, I'm sure that people would rather look at a studio-looking place rather than a bedroom. So I have to look at options for that. I know that a green screen is not an option because my room is tiny. But I'm very impressed with the way that the Elgato Key Light works, and I've always been a fan of Elgato products. As you guys know, in 2013, I got my very first Elgato Game Capture HD, which I still own to this day. And I still use it on my PlayStation 3. I also use it on retro consoles like the old Nintendo, Sega Genesis, a PSP, and basically anything that can do 1080p and 30 FPS or 720p in 60 frames a second. And then in 2015 or 2016, I upgraded the Elgato Game Capture HD 60. In 2017, I ended up picking up the Elgato HD 60 Pro. And last year, as you guys know, I picked up an Elgato 4K 60 Mark II, none of which is sponsored by Elgato because they can't recognize greatness when they see it in HollywoodShono. And I obviously I'm going to be buying into their stuff, so why do they have to sponsor me? Because I'm just going to buy their stuff anyways. It's great products. I haven't tried out their Wave 1 or Wave 3. Elgato, if you actually watch this video, not likely, send me one. I want to see if it's better than the Blue Yeti microphone I bought over 5 years ago when I stopped using my Logitech C920 webcam as my microphone. Great webcam, by the way. The Logitech Brio is better, but if your budget is like $70, go buy the C920. I'm also going to try and get into some more actual videos. I'm sure you guys are sick of only seeing vlogs on the channel. I did cut back the day stream so I could actually play with Michael Lindsay at like 6, 7 o'clock. I know that he's a little bit slow to get ready, especially like the first 30 minutes to an hour, and I apologize to everybody for that. My next process is I want to try to make my HDMI cable longer for my Elgato 4K. That way I don't have to move my laptop. And I also want to be able to set up my digital camera wherever I want in my room and not just confined to the desk. Those are a couple options that I'm thinking of doing and I'll be looking forward to in the next couple of days. I'm going to make a promise to everybody by next week. By next week, we will get some actual content on the channel. I still want to test out my 5-star Nick Fury. I have not played Marvel Contest that much in the last week, just because I've been busy playing Injustice 2 Arena. And to let everybody know, we did get 4-star Multiverse Captain Cold, but we also got top 200 with about 75% of the score going to Arkham Knight Batman and refreshing him 8 times. So that's still less gems than I would have spent not refreshing. But I think this week I'm going to try and not refresh at all and see if we can get to Elite 4 without spending gems. This is a little short daily vlog for everybody. I'm going to get back inside and work on my Key Light and my Cam Link, get everything set up. So hopefully we'll have a nice crispy stream for tonight. My name is HollywoodShono, and I want to take tech to the next level. I want to be able to use my digital camera as my Cam Link, and I want to make sure that I am the top YouTuber. Alright, so we have the Elgato Key Light Air set up. And the cool thing about the Elgato Key Light Air is that you can actually control the lighting via your phone or your computer. So if you're worried about turning the lights up, you can also use an Elgato Stream Deck. But you can control the lighting. You can have a warm light. You can have a super bright light. And that is one of the cool things about Elgato Key Light and Elgato Control Center is that you don't even need to go on your computer to actually change your settings. You can just use your smartphone and change it for you, as you can see right there. So you can have it super bright. You can have it dim. All at the site. You can have the brightness all the way down or all the way up at the control, the fingertips of your smartphone. And if you like the more traditional way of doing it, you can also change it via your computer. You can have the brightness go all the way down. It's obviously more responsive if you're doing it from the computer. There might be a small delay doing it on a cell phone, but that's a really cool feature of the Elgato Key Light and why I purchased it. That way we can have more professional lighting in the sanctuary. Alright, so just everybody can get a quick comparison of my Sony XR100 Mark VII and my Logitech Brio, which feels like I have beauty mode on because of this lighting up here. You guys can see the difference in quality, and there you guys can see my new Elgato Key Light, as well as my original Logitech Brio. I want you guys to get an idea of the detail between the two cameras. The camera in the top right corner is the Logitech Brio simulated at 1080p, which is capable of 4K, and it has put out some amazing pictures, but you can also see the Sony XR100, as you can see all of my beard hairs in 4K. You can even see the scruff, but in 1080p with the Logitech Brio, you really can't. The level of detail is massive, and I can't wait to show this camera off on Destiny later tonight. Thank you for watching this daily vlog. Have a wonderful day, kids. Hope to see Rob Russell before Friday and Beth as well. We'll be seeing this weekend.